Hi, Paige. Welcome. I am like totally discombobulated tonight. I don't know what's up with me. Oh well. You're it so far. I think everybody's starting to get busy with the holidays, and I don't know. My one friend locally, her daughter and family were supposed to come up to visit her next week, and she has COVID now. Yeah. Oh boy. Hi, Brandy. Welcome. We might have a small crowd tonight. Small crew. How are you guys today? Have you gotten any crafting done today? Anyway, other than that, same old here at my place, except we're supposed to have 14 inches of snow, supposedly, starting tomorrow late morning into Thursday early morning. Good. You did better than I did. You're cold. You know what? Me too. I actually changed from just a regular long sleeve shirt to a sweater, but then I got hot up here. So yeah, I know. All right. We're ready. We have the salt and the 2 shovels that we can handle because one of them is like so heavy if you put any snow on it, you can't even lift the thing. But we have 2 other ones, and I said if worst comes to worst, we can take turns with the best one. And I had Christopher get the snowblower out of the shed. It's an electric one, so it's pretty easy. And yeah, my daughter gave me these. There's like 2 more, but they were gray and didn't really match. And they're all stretchy except this one. And this one is too big, so I just stuck it on the sleeve and figured it would help hold my sleeve in place or something. I don't know. But yeah, they were all like a set Christmas present a year or 2 or 3 or something ago. Oh yeah, we're gonna get snow. We're definitely gonna get snow. It's just a matter of is it gonna be 3 inches or 8 inches or 14 inches? I don't know. Unbelievable. We don't usually get that. Well, I shouldn't. Most of the time, we don't get it in December. In fact, we've been kind of longing for like a white Christmas, and we always either get it in like late November, and then it just rains or is warm or something for Christmas. But this year, it's closer to Christmas, so yeah, it looks nice until um, the plows come around and stuff, and then you get all that yucky stuff. Oh gosh. That's how I am when I sit on the sofa. Even with warmer clothes on, I'm like under an Afghan. And then Callie takes that as her invitation to come plop on me. She's probably on Christopher's lap right now to stay warm. So, yeah. And I think we're all set on like food and all that. And I even went out Sunday and filled the 5-gallon gas can up in case we need to start the generator. Oh gosh, you guys, you're making me jealous. Well, this may be a very short one tonight because I don't have too much prepared, like one card and an idea for another one or two. So anyway, I'm going to get started because it is now officially 7:02. So, of course, this is the December host code for any orders under 150. We know that. It's in my Facebook group and on my Facebook page as well. I don't think I updated my blog, but I haven't been using my blog. So, I don't know. Okay, so the next paper pumpkin kit is called Sending Hearts. And Little Love Boxes add-on. They're picturing here the boxes, which look, it has those little snails in it, which is part of the I made homemade soup yesterday. It's not that great though. It's not my best soup. I used a mix that has like lentils and barley or something in it, but I added chicken and frozen vegetables to it, and it's still chicken. What do they call those? Those bouillon cubes. Still didn't. But that's what we're having tonight too. Leftovers, because I have a lot left over. Anyway, the Sending Hearts paper pumpkin kit has enough supplies to create 8 cards and 8 coordinating envelopes. You have to subscribe by the 10th of January to get it. And the add-on will be available while supplies last, starting January 1st. And it says it coordinates with the Sending Hearts paper pumpkin kit. It includes 20 printed mini boxes and 24 decorative die cuts and labels, including the little snails. Yay, so cute, with hearts. So, yeah, that's the next paper pumpkin kit. It looks really adorable. Hi, Philomena. Hi, Heather. Welcome, everybody. We're probably going to do a short one tonight, guys, gals, everyone. Okay, so I do have the information on the basic white products. However, I'm not really going to give them to you because we haven't been told they're actually in stock yet. And I tried to type in one the other day and it didn't come up. So we have the item numbers though. So as soon as they tell us they're available, I'll get them to you. Yes, there is. I shared that on my, it's a whole snail mail suite on my unboxing last Tuesday, was it? Yeah, I think that was last Tuesday. Yeah, snail mail and the new caddy. So this is definitely going to coordinate with that. Those little snails will coordinate very nicely. It's cute. It's cute. And I did not place another order. I've decided to wait till January. So, yeah, well, technically you're not supposed to, but unless you have the product to show, but I showed it, so, and it's on my channel. So yes, I'll let you say it because I already shared it. But I didn't share part of it, the dies, which weren't in yet. So, and I decided I'm going to hold off till January to get the ones because I have enough stuff here to last me till then. And yeah, I'm just going to wait till January. Oh, several of us did get our coupons for the magnetic plate in our emails. So check for that if you had ordered the magnetic plate because the emails are out now. And then you can use that. And they give you to, I think it was March 31st or something. Right. You're the one that told me. So I know. Okay. So basic white is coming. The year-end closeout is still going on. We did a whole video about that and which items we're carrying over and which are not. So if there's anything that you want that is not, it might be on discount. Not everything is. And I have not looked at the clearance rack to see how cleared out it is or whether there's still some good stuff in there. But there's a lot of things that are, 10, 30, 50% off. In this year-end closeout, 10, 20, 30, 50, 40, 50. Excuse me. So, yeah. Alrighty. That is it for my announcements. Anybody have any questions? Well, probably not because most of them will be used, and what are they going to do with them? They're already testing. So, and the cost, right? Exactly. The cost to ship them back is probably more expensive, and then they'd have to send shipping labels, and it may be okay, Paige, if for every now and then. Like when I first started using mine, it was fine, and then after heavy usage, it kind of went so I don't know. All right, well, I'm gonna first share. Remember, there was a card last what day was it? Friday, that I hadn't finished yet. This is how I finished it. So this is the Dragonfly garden bundle, and I used the dragonflies to stamp in Coastal Cabana and Magenta Madness and a boo-boo that turned out looking purple, which was a combination of Magenta Madness and Coastal Cabana because I forgot I had different color ink on my thing. So anyway, bad me. This is the in color paper from the annual catalog in, you know, the in colors, they come in polka dots and wood grain and script, like words, and what's on the other side of polka dots, let me see, and denim looking, so, but in the in colors. And they're gonna be, those papers will retire even though the colors don't, and we've already had a sneak peek sort of in the back of, in the celebration brochure of what the new papers will look like for all the color families. Yeah, I only have it in that, and I think that might be it so far. I don't know. Hi, Nick. So what I did on here, I'll just explain it to you. We're not going to make this one tonight. I just took these stamps with the little dragonflies in Coastal Cabana and Magenta Madness. And the dragonflies, looks like this one is this one here. Their wings are a little different. And actually, that's the only one I used on this card. And then this here, I stamped it and then I die cut it. I'm sorry, I didn't die cut it. I punched it with the dragonfly punch. And I only glued the center down. And then I put on, which might still, excuse me, still be a little wet. I put on Shimmery Crystal Effects, which is in the annual catalog, and just let on the body only and let it dry. And then this sentiment says, your acts of kindness are like a breath of fresh air. So remember I said I had this kind of blank space here, and I pulled out, this ribbon is Coastal Cabana. Excuse me. Hang on. Oh boy. Here we go. I have to take a sip of water, sorry. Honeybees. Hi, honeybees. Welcome. So anyway, it says your acts of kindness are like a breath of fresh air. So this ribbon has stripes, but it's very sheer and sparkly. So what I did is I took 3 different lengths and cut it, you know, at an angle. And then I took the shears and went up to about here and cut it into 3, each one into 3. So there's like 9 little strips, but then they're solid up here. And I put a little bit of Seal Plus here and on the back and just wrap that ribbon around. And then this also hides where it kind of turns from that, but it's sheer, so you can still see the dragonflies through it. But I felt like it was wispy, like the dragonflies flying and the breath of fresh air. That's where my mind was going with it. So that is what I did on that one. And I stamped this actually in Bermuda Bay. And I just went around the edge of this Whisper White in Magenta Madness. And I had one Magenta Madness dot left in the one pack I have open. And so I used that and bumped this up on dimensionals, and then these wings are up. And then on the inside, all I did was I actually had cut an extra strip length of the, I was originally going to wrap this around, so I cut a long piece of this off, and then I didn't need it all for that technique, which I've never done before. So I just tack this down on the inside, the extra piece I had, instead of putting paper. And I was thinking about stamping the little dragonflies, but you could do that. I didn't. No, I didn't. I don't think I might have used the paper once, Heather, but I didn't use the stamps at all. Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool for wispiness. So I really like that one. The only thing I think I would change maybe is actually just put another piece of Magenta Madness behind this instead of just using the marker. To A, make this a little thicker, and B, just to add another bit of color right there. But not too wide. I would just want it to just be like 1/8 of an inch around. So this is 3 inches by, I think, 1 inch. And I did make the wood grain paper go the full you know, it's covering the card all the way. And then this is like 5 by, it's not 5 1/4, is it? Yeah, it might be. This is 5 1/4 by 4. So yeah, this is 3 by 1. 3 by 1. So that's that. Okay. And then I only got one card made. Bad me. I don't know. I didn't have any crafty mojo today for some reason, but I managed to get one done, but I'm not real happy with it. But here it is, so we'll make this. Only we're going to change it a little bit. Okay. You have that, yeah, okay. Did I miss something? I just saw my name, Deb, up top further. Hang on. Oh, thank you, Brandy. I did see my name. A new one. I don't know if they're trying to get a new one. I think they're still trying to figure out what's wrong with the old one page. I was scrolling back up to see what I missed. Okay. I think I caught everything. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? I might make that on. Oh gosh, I don't know. I was gonna thaw out I have one beef roast in the freezer. I was thinking of thawing that out for tomorrow, but now I don't know. Chili sounds really good. Yeah, I don't know. They're figuring it out, and I'm sure they'll get back to you. Hi, Sparkle by Monica. Welcome. I just showed a card that I started last week, but just didn't finish on the live. So this was that one, and now we're getting ready to make this one together, maybe, or something similar actually, but not exactly. So this is from the Dragonfly Garden bundle that will be available January 5th by Stampin' Up. And this one, tonight we're using, out of the same suite, the Garden Wishes bundle, which has this Dandelions and these dies in the bundle. So the Dragonfly one has a Dragonfly punch, but this one has lots of dies. And the only die I used on this first card is this one because it goes with a stamp. And then also what I used on that card is in the annual catalog, so available now. And I don't know if it'll carry over with the next annual, so your guess is as good as mine. We have the Dandelions 3D embossing folder, which I have never used. I bought it when they had that sale and stuff in the annual catalog, I think. I went ahead and got it then. So, and it's really pretty. It has 3, I need a piece of darker paper. There we go. See what it has? Isn't that pretty? Pretty. So I don't think I did it justice, but I had an idea in my head and it kind of wasn't turning out right. But we're going to try it again. So I have all the stamps out of here, so I'm going to move it aside too. Right, 50-50 chance. Yeah, the dragonfly is pretty cool. We all seem to love the dragonfly. But we're going to do dandelions tonight. So, this is Bumblebee cardstock, and I have another piece cut, but I don't have it scored yet, so let me bring out my trimmer. And then I used the white paper. Everything is on an angle here because of where my camera is. I really need to do something about that. So I watched another demonstrator this morning who, I guess it was a replay of a Facebook Live or something. And she was all out of mojo too because she was so disorganized. And when she started showing me what her disorganized is, I was like, oh boy, you don't even want to come to my house because if you can't handle clutter, you'd be in horrible shape here. All right, so there's our card base. Now we need a piece of white, Whisper White right now. And I thought what we do this time is, what I did on this is I embossed first, and then I just brought out one of our handy dandy new blending brushes available January 5th, which I'm really starting to love. They're really soft. You could just pet it all day. I think I'm one of those people that has to touch and feel everything. Oh, yeah, right, exactly. We sure can use some hope. Wait, what kind of people were you? The kind of like 3D cards? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so what we're going to do this time is we're actually going to bring in a little bit of blue, maybe Misty Moonlight on the top, very faintly, and then Mossy Meadow on the bottom. And I'm going to do that first before we emboss it, because I wasn't 100% happy with what I did. So I have one using blue already. And I also think that'll help make, if I do it really faintly, that'll help make these pop. I could be wrong. If I don't like it, we'll do it over again. It might be the night of do-overs. Thank you. My daughter gave me those. I didn't make them, I have to admit. She gave me, these were all like a set, and there's 2 other ones, but they didn't quite go with what I have on. So like a set of 6, 2 years ago or 3 years ago or something. So yes, I can't admit to making them. So anyway, I do have an idea for another card, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. Okay, that's all I'm going to do in Misty Moonlight. And thank you. Also, I should say thank you. And then we're using Mossy Meadow because that's the color in the papers. I didn't use the designer paper on this one. All right, and then I'm going to turn this because it's just easier for me to do it from up here. And this I want to be, excuse me, a little dark, because you end up with all those stems down there at the bottom, and they need to have some green color to them, some good green color. And maybe even a little up the middle there. All right, I'm going to put a little more down here at the bottom. I want it to be darker at the bottom. And I think that might do it. A little more in the middle, maybe. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to mention there's little ladybug trinkets on here, too. Oh, they're cute. Oh, the clutter person. Yeah. Well, I will admit, though, I'm getting a little... I think part of my mojo issue, too, is because I have so much clutter. And I started to organize it at one point, and now with the new stuff I got, I'm like, oh. All right, so I need to bring in the embossing folder, which I just had in my hand, right? Here it is. So this is the Stampin' Cut and Emboss 3D Dandelion embossing folder. And because the design is this way, you know, we have to put it in. Maybe, if I can get it open. Oh, good grief. This way. Right? All the way to the edge, because I want the dandelions on there for sure. And maybe up just a little bit. It doesn't need to be perfectly straight, but I'm just trying to make sure that I have the dandelions and the dark green where I want it and stuff like that. I think that'll come out okay. Color them with blank. Yeah, you probably can. I actually used, I'll tell you that in a minute. Hang on. Okay, so now I'm using, my sandwich is plate 1, the embossing folder, and because it's a 3D, plate 4. Can you see that? Plate 4. I love that these plates are numbered. So much easier for me. And I love that I'm not using cardboard to run my embossing folders through now. So I have not had a chance to play any more with the mini, sadly. So hopefully for the next live I will. So there is our piece. And I think we're going to take the Mossy Meadow and go over the stems a little more. Oh, the Ladybugs. So wait, what? Oh, you might be able to. I don't know. I kind of like them looking natural. So I do want this a little darker down here on the stems. The leaves or whatever they are. You know. You know. There. Because that makes them pop because they're 3D. So what I did on the other one is I took frosted white shimmer paint and my Winkostella again, and I just went over them to kind of make them pop or shimmer a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, Monica, thank you. Merry Christmas. Okay, thank you so much. That was sweet. I really appreciate that. Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't want red on my card, though. I'll try it, though, sometime. And if not, I have, in my jewelry stuff, I have metal patina, and they are metal. So, but I'm sure alcohol would probably work, like alcohol inks. All right, so I'm just taking the tip, and I'm actually just kind of, you could just flick it on, but I just kind of went over it lightly with the frost white. So we'll see how it does with the blue background. I'm touching on the little fluffy things. Because, you know, they're kind of wispy, so you want them to look light and airy. I have another thought on that, but I think we'll try that on the next card. So if we get to that, we will. We'll get to it. Sometimes, like I said before, I have ideas, but they don't always come out the way I think I want them to. Sometimes they come out better. Sometimes not. So it just depends. But it's artistic license, right? Isn't that how they call it? Artistic license. Okay. Enjoy your soup. Yum, yum, yum. Hope yours is better than mine. I don't usually make a bad soup, so it was really, I don't think I'll buy. It was like a mix of barley and lentils. I'm not a big lentil fan, but I thought it would be healthier, so that's why I bought it. Yeah, maybe not again. I don't know. All right, so there's our shiny dandelions. And let me close this up, and we'll let that dry. And now we have to stamp our lonely little forefront dandelion here. Now we could cut this down a little bit and put designer paper behind it, but I don't think I want to. I know what we can use. Ooh, that just dawned on me. We now have pearlescent paper from the seashell collection. Oh my gosh, I should have used that for the, oh my gosh. I'm going to use that on another card. I think this one I will not use that because I want to save that for other stuff. All right, so let's do our stamping as soon as I find my piece of paper that I thought I had out here. Alrighty, Deb. I put it down here with the other stuff. Yep, I did. Okay, so here's our paper we're going to use to cut, and then this is for the inside. And this is just 5 1/4 by 4. So now we have to stamp. Now, the thing with this stamping business here is if you stamp it in Mossy Meadow, you're going to have Mossy Meadow little things, right? If you stamp it in black, you're going to have black little things. You could stamp it in, I actually used, I think, So Saffron to make it a little lighter than the Bumblebee. So what we're going to do is we're going to mask off this part and stamp this in Mossy Meadow, and then take the paper off and ink it with, is that how I did it? Now I can't remember. Yes, I think so. I did it over here, so yes. That is what I did. Anyway, that's what we're going to try and do. Let me get a piece of this stuff and mask it off. Actually, I didn't stamp it. I just masked it, stamped the ink on here, then took that off, and then did the other ink. That's what I did. You could use your Stamparatus and do it too. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I did. See? But then I took my marker and I think I kind of ruined it. I'm not going to do that on this one. I took, because the stem actually goes up to there, but unless you're going to make that green, it doesn't look right. So we're not going to take it up any higher than where it connects to the flower. So we're just going to do, I'm going to get it up far enough though. We're going to do the green first. This is Mossy Meadow. And then we're going to take that off. Probably should have done the lighter color first. And I'm again going to use So Saffron, because it's sort of similar color to the Bumblebee, but I'm trying to make sure. This would be when an ink spot, you know, the little ones would be handy. I did pretty good. That last little dab, I got a little bit on the end. Let me just get that off my pad. There we go. It's all good. And let me stamp that and make sure it's okay. I think it'll be fine. And can you see it? It turned out just fine. A little bit off there, but not bad. Not bad at all. And then we'll die cut that. And we'll see if I can do that in the mini, actually. Jacqueline. Hi. Welcome. Glad you could come. We are making a card using Garden Wishes bundle. That'll be available January for customers. And this is Stampin' Up's mini die cutting machine. And all right, I have not done this yet. I haven't used the die part. So this is for embossing, and this is for embossing, so we don't want that. And this is our base plate, so we do want that. And where are my other plates? Here they are. And these are our, I actually did use it once, but not live with the plates. So now where's my thing and my die? So I'm going to have to just cut this a little bit just to be able to fit it in the machine. Obviously not the die, but it's too wide. And get my die. And put this on here. I almost hate to do it. I think I was using this one as the top. I'm going to have to mark one as top and one as bottom. It doesn't really matter, but I like to keep one kind of nice. And let's see how we do. Are we in frame, sort of, kind of? You know what? Let me get a another one of these little jobbies so it doesn't slip on me, hopefully. Now let's put it together. We're having a sandwich to go with Brandy's soup. And hopefully this will work. All right, here we go. It's going through, so my thing underneath is wiggling it, but okay. And then it folds up nice and cute. Oops, sorry, that's loud. Now let's see how we did. I think we did just fine. Except I got a little off up here. I might have to fussy cut a little bit. But that was me, not the machine. Oh well, it worked. So that is the important thing. Let me move these plates all down here. Okay. I just don't want all that white on there. Not too bad on the leaf, but it bugs me up here on this little flower. The fuzzy things. And actually there's an indent area where it should have been. So that's nice. It's kind of guiding me where to cut. And that is it. I'm going to round that a little more. Okay. Okay. Now, let's get these out of the way. Just not enough room on the desk. So then we have this. Let's see if these are dry. Probably. Well, we're going to put some of that on the flower here too. Shake it up, baby. Yeah. You'll take a sandwich. Well, we are glad to have you, Jacqueline. Or do you say Jacqueline? Jacqueline or Jacqueline? All right. I got that a little heavy. And I'm just taking it in the direction out from the center. The direction of the little fluffy wish makers. My mom would probably scream if we were blowing them all over the yard, right? And then I'm just going to take the center and go around the center too, to make the whole thing kind of shiny, shimmery, shimmery. All right. So that is shimmer white, frost white shimmer paint with Winkostella. You can use just a regular paintbrush, but I just like the extra sparkle. And then actually I took the light Mossy Meadow and just used that Stampin' Blend to do the stem and the leaves, which I should normally do before I die cut it, but yeah, well, I didn't the first time either. And you could do dark and light. In fact, I'll just go like that, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. So Brandy's having soup and well, we both want chili. I might have to make some chili now. That made me hungry for chili when she said that. Might have to be turkey, ground turkey in it though, because I think I have more of that than I do ground beef. Probably healthier for us anyway. So is everybody ready for the weird holiday? I'm sort of halfway there. We got our tree up on Sunday. That was Sunday? Monday. Sunday night. Jacqueline, okay. Oh, Jax, right. Yes, how are you doing? Okay, now, while that's, I don't know, just sitting there looking cute, we're going to take the new braided linen trim. And that other demo that was organizing today was very sad also that the red braided linen trim is retiring. I don't know why they did that. It saddens me. I'm going to flip this over and get out the Seal Plus and just put 2 nice long strips here and 2 over here, and just do the wraparound thing. The wraparound. Actually, what I also did is had one in the middle because I started in the middle. I can see. I can't see. Okay. Actually, we're going to go up first. I think we go up. Yep. It didn't stick. Why didn't it stick? I don't know. Now it'll stick. Look, I have shimmer. I'm shimmering too. What did I miss? Ooh. Ground turkey and chicken mixed. Uh-oh. No, I don't have anything wrapped either. Although there will not be as much this year for anybody, so sadly, let's see, which way do I want to do this? I'm going down, so I have to go down here. And then we have to go up. Nope, we have to go down. And then we go up. I keep it on the reel while I do this. And then we have to come into the middle. I sort of did that okay. Not really. There, just spread them out. There we go. And then bring this into the middle. Actually, we can just stop it right there. You kind of want to make sure that it's tight though. Sometimes I take it off and do it over again once I know how much. But see, it's curving, so it's actually almost a little bit too tight. And I also think the first time I did this, I laid it on my silicone mat. The back looks pretty messy, but the front looks okay. And that actually lined up really nice with that one long stem there, which is cool. All right, so we're going to actually glue this down now onto the card. Oh, ice cream. I don't have any. You know what? You reminded me. I do want to add it to the list, though. So my son's birthday is Saturday. My son. Now wait till you have this happen, Brandy. My son will be 33. Yeah. I mentioned that to my daughter. She said, I like numbers that are divisible by 11. And that would be because she's, how old is she? Is she 44? She might be 44. Yes, she is 44. And we'll be turning 45 in February. Just unbelievable. I cannot believe it. Anyway. I'm going to have to push this down a little bit, really hard, if you had a clean sheet of paper, not one that's all yucky. All right, so do you like it with the blue background a little better than just the white? Over here is the blue, and over here is the white. Ice cream anytime. Yeah, Nix is such a baby. What? Oh, I know. I know. Sassy wants ice cream. Jax. Blue, yeah, me too. I like the blue better. Just adds a little something, in my opinion. All right, so this is going to get popped up now on dimensionals, which is a little tricky. And then we'll stamp our sentiment, and we'll decide. Originally, I was going to put it down here, but I ended up putting it up here, kind of because I had a little blob of green up there. I kind of went around the edges with the green, which is why I didn't want to do it that way again. But I'm thinking maybe I'll move this over and we'll put the sentiment right here this time. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get it on dimensionals first. And it does have something on the back because I reused the other side of the paper. Of course I did. All right, I need some minis for the leaves. Thank you. Everybody likes the blue. I like the blue too, but I'm a blue girl, so. Oh, anyway, so I have to make, I asked him, Christopher, what he wanted for his birthday dinner on Saturday, and he said, I don't know, but I definitely want that cheesecake thing we have sitting here to make. I'm like, I know, that's already on the agenda. He loves cheesecake. So I used to always make him cheesecake or buy it when I was working all the time. Didn't have time to make anything. And my daughter was pineapple upside down cake, which I also love. And I haven't had in ages. So I'm going to tell him, I'll make you cheesecake if you make me pineapple upside down cake. He's not big on pineapple. But I blame that on his dad. Anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So there I just cut with scissors around the edge here because there's a kind of a wide piece. Just cut a thin little piece here. And I think I can get away with like a half a, actually maybe just one more dimensional right there, a mini. And that should do it. Okay. Okay. No pizza tonight. We're down to one pizza in the freezer, so that'll probably be Friday. He might come back and say pizza, but no, we actually were bad last week. We ate a frozen pizza. We always buy like the Supreme and stuff, and it was okay. But we have been really hungry for cheesesteaks, both of us. So, and I know they're not the best, but there's Domino's that's not too bad around here. And we ordered a cheesesteak pizza for delivery. The day after, we had Supreme Pizza. So that is like our third time since February ordering anything from anywhere. And then I discovered I have an Olive Garden. I have to turn this back over because there's a little piece of that one sticking out. There's I have an Olive Garden gift card still. Not a lot, but. And the restaurants around here right now are takeout only again as of Saturday. So I'm kind of thinking I might do an Olive Garden takeout pretty soon. If they will do takeout with a gift card, I don't know. It's a little further away, but by the time we get it home, we'll have to heat it up. But oh well. All right, so now we need to stamp our sentiment, which is wishing you all the best. And I just have to find it. It's here somewhere. This is it. Here it is. I found it. Put this away. We're going to use actually Bumblebee on that. And I need another piece of Whisper White. Do I have another piece here? Yes. All right. Oh, well, this is for the inside. So anyway. Olive Garden sounds delish. Yeah. Soup and salad. That sounds good. Although I'm thinking more seafood. Some kind of seafood and pasta, which I shouldn't have. Seafood. Well, I don't know. I haven't had it in so long, though. I'm like, as long as I have it before my next doctor's appointment. Give a month to lose the weight from it again and get my blood sugar back under control after the pasta. Oh, my gosh. That's bad, huh? And this is why I'll probably end up going on medicine I don't want to go on. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So now what I used is the Timeless Label Punch. And that's what we're going to try and use here. If I got it. Yep. Except that I have to make sure I get it straight. I don't know, guys. The way that word is written, the bottom words look straight, but maybe if I turn it this way, it would help. I think that's going to do. I think that worked. All right, but I think this time I'm going to get a piece of Mossy Meadow. Shoot, do I not have a scrap? Yes, I do. I found a scrap. And I'm going to cut another one just out of Mossy Meadow. And I'm going to cut it in half. You've seen me do this before. It's a pretty easy thing. And then you just end up with an edge like that to make it pop wherever we decide to put it. So let me glue that down. As soon as I find my glue. Same Tombow I used Friday. It's still almost empty. Had to pick it up. Make sure, oops, don't slide too much. There we go. And then we'll do that on this side. Ooh, that sounds good. Grilled shrimp salad, yummy. Yeah, especially if it's my cursive. Sometimes I curse at my cursive. Yes, I do. It's gotten worse too as the years have gone on. My handwriting has just gotten really bad. I blame it on taking shorthand when I was young. You young folks probably don't even know what that is, but I had it in high school. Because in my early years, I was a secretary. I don't think they have them anymore either. They have assistants or whatever. And I worked my way up to other stuff and went to school at night and all that. All right, big decision time. So anyway, I blame my handwriting getting worse from shorthand because I started writing partially in cursive and partially in shorthand. Anyway. All right, so decision time. Do we still want that there? See, I think that covers those up, but or here, or I don't want to cover that up. I think I'm going to leave it in the same spot and have some ladybugs crawling around down here again. So let's put that up on dimensionals too. Didn't realize you were going to get Deb's story time tonight, did you? You guys tell stories now. It's your turn. So that's a little bit about me. You might not have known. That was right out of high school. I took it in high school, and I worked in the high school office between 11th and 12th grade, and took shorthand from the principal. And then I got a job part-time in my senior year. And then that guy recommended me to a place where I ended up working for 26 years. So, which ironically now is like a quarter mile away from my house, but I obviously don't work there anymore. You love Deb's story time? Aw. Well, I covered up part of the big shiny thing. Okay, we just need the little ladybugs now. Let's get buggy. These are so cute. I definitely am going to have to order another one of these because these are adorable. Adorable. Let's test out. I'm not going to use it, but let's test out what Heather said. Let me get real red. And yeah, you probably can. I mean, you can do it with what am I trying to say? Rhinestones and stuff, so why not? It's just like having alcohol inks, which they do put on metal, so yeah. Cute little red one. I'm not going to use that on this card, but I'll save it for another one. What a small world. Yeah, I know, right? I didn't live 10 minutes away when I was working there, but all right. 3 little ladybugs. And They're so easy to put on. At first, when I first got them, I thought, oh, you might have to put them on with dimensionals. But no, they have a little, they're like indented, but the glue dot fits there anyway. And they stick on with a glue dot. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to put one, try and get the glue dot centered right over that hole in his little body, or her little body, whatever it is. And there's like an open spot here. So that one's crawling up towards the dandelion. And then this one's actually going to crawl on this twine or linen thread, braided linen thread over here. Maybe we'll have him go up on this one this time. And then we'll use another one up on the sentiment. Okay. And let's see. We'll have that one go like this. Oops, I pulled some of the glue dot out. There, get back under there. That is the front of the card, and I didn't get to the inside. I definitely like this one better. So I definitely would recommend coloring the background. Do you like the shimmer paint on them or not? Thank you, Heather. So I didn't end up being a secretary all my life, by the way. I went to school nights, 12 years, while raising a family, keeping a house, and traveling a lot for work. Anyway, and I got my degree, but in the meantime, I'd already been promoted up to a business manager on federal contracts. Anyway, and then I got into contracts and all that other stuff. Renee, where's Renee? Hi, Renee. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing very few cards and lots of story time tonight. And here's the first card from sort of halfway from last time and halfway from tonight. We got to do the inside of this though. So, I don't know what I want to do on the inside. How about just a couple, that's not it. Somewhere here we have, nope. Nope. Here, these wispy things. We'll just put some of these wispy dandelion things on the inside. Now, where will we put them? We'll have them coming in this way. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And we'll use So Saffron. It was okay. A lot of stress. A lot of stress. I actually, when I was in school, back then in high school, they had like, you could go into a business program or a college program, and I went into the business program, but I think that was kind of my mom's doing. But my dad was self-employed, and he was having me do his books, even though I really wasn't trained in doing his books. So I kind of decided I was going to go into accounting, and that's where I ended up. If I had it to do all over again, I don't know that I'd do the same. I got to do one more little thing just to have a threer. All right, because there's 3 dandelions here, so we have 3 little things blowing in. That's all I'm going to do on the inside, I think. I could put, do we have a little stemmy thing? Yeah. I don't want to do that. Okay, that's all. Ooh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. Okay, so let's put that in here. We could also, you know what? I think we need something to set that off. How about a piece of, I think we need a piece of Mossy Meadow in there. Let me cut a piece of Mossy Meadow. Too much stuff on my desk. So we'll cut this 5 1/4. By 4. Okay, and then actually we have to trim this down to 3 3/4. And we don't want to cut off our little thingies. And 5. All right, that looked like it cut so crooked to me, maybe because it's crooked there. And let's see how that looks. I think that'll make it pop a little more. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. You know, looking back, I'm very lucky actually that I had that career, but it did cost me a lot personally a couple times. So, yeah. And it probably, I have to say, my kids turned out great despite me, despite my work schedule and all that stuff. So, you know, I have good young adults. And anyway, I think I do anyway. Despite one not working right now, but you know. All right, I'm gonna have to use contraband glue temporarily because I can't get to the drawer that has my new Tombos in it at the moment. All right. Up a little bit, up a little bit. It's really hard to see around this camera post and see what you're doing. Okay, that is card number, well, 1 really, 2 if you count the one I finished before we started. I don't know. I wish they did, but I haven't been able to. I guess you can get this off. I have seen people take this and put it in those little bottles with the fine tip that you can get on Amazon, and I have some of, so I might try that sometime just to get the more fine tip of it, and also that might help it last a little longer. So anyway, I know they don't at Stampin' Up, but I don't know if they do anywhere else either. Or possibly, I can't say that. Yeah. Okay, so I also like this better with the Mossy Meadow behind it. I think it makes it pop more and also makes it a little sturdier. This one is a little more yellow. I think I took my So Saffron marker and went over it a little bit before I put the white on. I'm not going to do that on this one. Okay, so let's figure out what to do next. We have a couple options. We have lots of options, but I don't have anything else prepared, so we're going to play. We're going to play a little bit. I have 2 things I was thinking about doing. One is making a tag. No, that was the last idea, so I don't want to do that yet. One is also using this and just using this, which they have Memories and More cards for this suite. This one says So Very Grateful. And then what I thought we could do is use the dies. Let me bring them back up here. And we could die cut some of the greens, or maybe these, like these here, and just make it a cute little design somehow. You know how these come in. I'm going to lay them here as pieces Can't get them off. Well, this is obviously not the size of the card, but something along these lines. And also these greenery pieces. Hi, Chris. We're glad to see you too. Are you building a snowman? We might be building snowman late tomorrow. I don't know. And I thought we could kind of have these around here somewhere. And maybe some of these dandelion leaves things, because that's what this picture is. You know, coming out underneath them or something. So that's kind of where I'm headed with this first one. But there's all kinds of, just so you know, there's all kinds of, obviously I'm not going to stick the dies and leave them under there, but you know. There's all kinds of memories and more cards. This is just a sampling of some of them. There's this one, which is pretty too. And this, which says thank you so very much. And this one is cute. It says together is my favorite place to be. And then we have bee paper. And this is just Mossy Meadow there, but this is pretty too. It says thinking of you. That would work too, but I think I like this one better for that. And then there's this one. It says today was a great day. That might be nice, like if you go out with a friend or something, or your family, and you just want to give them a little appreciation card. And then I just thought this was cute, and you could stamp a sentiment up here. This is paper. This is paper. So that's just a few of the little ones. There's also larger, 4.5 by 4 by 6. 4 by 6. These are 3 by 4. And you get a ton of them. That's not all of them. And then here's some of the other papers. I was just playing around. But we're going to put them aside for now. I think we're going to go with this, which is in Calypso Coral. And let me get the Calypso Coral up here. And see. Oh, I think I actually have a card thing already cut, maybe. Do I? I do. Oh, no, it's a, nope, it's a boo-boo one or something. Hi, Linda. You're getting snow. Where are you again? Oh, you're near me, right? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I mean, not near me, but it is a cute set. If you missed the first card, this was the one I didn't finish last week, and this is the one we just did. So, and this is out of the Garden Wishes bundle, and this is out of the Dragonfly something bundle. But the paper, I didn't use designer paper on this, and except for back here, and that is from the In Color 2020 to 2022. And we didn't use designer paper on the other one. So we're going to use designer paper now, and I'm kind of thinking through, this is something like what we're going to do. So I'm going to cut a piece of Calypso Coral. And use a bunch of dies, and I don't know what color we're going to use them in yet. Okay. But this pole is in my way. That's why I'm having to angle it to be able to get my cardstock in here to cut it. Now I'm going to cut it at the 5.5 mark this time. And then I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. And there's our A2 card base. And we'll use our bone folder. Probably should put a clean mat here instead of this. So I'm trying to think how I want to. I don't know if I want to just cover the whole back. Maybe. But I think I'm going to need, I don't know. So we can cut these out in Mossy Meadow, because that appears to be what they are here. And then these in white. I think that's what we'll do. cut these out in white. And maybe a combination of white and Calypso Coral for these, and then Mossy Meadow for these. And I think they'll fit in the mini. So actually, let me use one of these pieces to cut a couple of these out in Calypso Coral. And let me get a couple scraps to cut them out in white as well. I have a couple here. I don't know if this will... That'll fit on there. Okay. All right. Oh, good night, Brandy. Take care. Yes, Philadelphia. I thought you were close by. I'm out near Exton and Malvern area, so I'm not very far from you, Linda. I think we talked about that last time, maybe. Yeah, 35 minutes apart. Well, on a good day. On a good day. All right, so let me get the mini machine up here again. And the plates again. We're kind of winging it tonight, ladies. So, sorry about that. But it is what it is. All right, so we have our plate 1 and our 2 plate 2s. And let's bring these up here. Oops. Isn't this cute? This is so cute. We're going to do some in white and some in Calypso Coral. I'm just going to cut a bunch of them in the Calypso Coral to start. And then we'll do white. All right. Let's see if we can get this, oops, get this going. Except my paper underneath is sliding. Sorry for my arm, but I have to hold it down for a minute. I'm going to have it crooked. There we go. Look what I did. I bumped it. Okay, note to everybody, don't put it on paper underneath because it will slide. Put it on your table directly. There we go. And then it'll turn just fine. And have enough room you can crank the handle because I'm like, everything is sliding and moving here. All right, maybe I'll use the big machine the rest of the night just because I have more room until I can figure out a better camera thing here to get it out of the way. So I have room to use that with you guys. All right, so there they are. So cute. Cutie patootie. And then if we get white ones, also, I'm out of room. All right, I'm going to do white. I'll do that on the big machine. Actually, I'll use this little white here. See if that won't fit on there. And those won't fit. All right, well, I need that piece and not this piece. Sorry, talking to myself. You're freezing. Oh, you love a good wing it project. Yes, right, Linda, without traffic. That's rare. Well, actually, I was out on, I don't even remember what day. Saturday? Friday? I don't know. I can't remember. It might have been Saturday. Anyway, yeah, it was Saturday. Because I wanted to get some stuff in the house before this storm comes. And I was really surprised at how many people were out and about. Because we're sort of kind of, well, we're not in total lockdown because the schools, some of the private schools anyway, are open. And businesses, some of them are open, but the restaurants and the gyms and all that were told to shut back down. Today I got something in the mail from the county requesting that we minimize our interactions, gatherings for the holidays and be safe and wear a mask and all that. So, because our numbers are, of course, growing. All right. So, let's see how these are going to look on here. They'll pop nicely, but just like that or something. I don't know. Let's get the big one, and then I need a bigger piece of Whisper White, which I have. No, that's not going to do. I'm going to have to use thick Whisper White. Oops. And I'm going to do it on the big machine, so I'm going to run a couple more of these through too. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, right? Like, the only reason we need Deb here is because she's running the chat. You guys can talk to each other. Alrighty. I think that's enough of those. Bring those dies over. Oops. Ah, sorry. And here they are. Lay them on here. And then we have them. And now we just need some of these in Mossy Meadow. And I need my die sheet so that I can put these back on it. I don't have the dies on magnet sheets or anything yet because I just haven't had time to deal with that. And now I have a sticky note stuck to me. Anyway. Sticky note stuck. All right, now I need Mossy Meadow scrap, which I had one out here of. Yep, here it is. So I'll be back for that too. And then I'll look up and see what you're saying. And I'm going to do one more piece of that. They almost look like, oh, they emboss really nice too. There's like embossing in there. They almost look like, sort of like Christmas trees. Funny looking Christmas trees. Anyway. Yep. There are little holes in this to be able to poke it. So I'm going to have to poke it. Probably if I dropped it on the desk underneath the pad here, it would come out. There we go. Not so bad. Now, where did they go on here? I have no clue. Maybe here, and I don't know. Move this over. Oops. Maybe there. Good enough for now. Maybe. I don't want to lose them, though. Let me sit them back here. Okay. So now let's try and figure out how I want to cut this paper and assemble this. You don't really have to do any stamping because we have that. And ribbon. Kind of thinking I might like this white flowers for every season ribbon. Like if we have this going underneath here. Like this. And then have some of these sticking up. I don't know. I'll play with it. Wait. I do, but there's not much out there right now. Oh, yeah, these were all set. Plus, there's two other ones I don't have on. My daughter bought me. They're just stretch bracelets that my daughter got me for Christmas 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know the brand of them or anything. I think we'll do something like that. Maybe. And then maybe I'll save this big white one for another one. and just have, I'm kind of watching where the card will end here. And I don't know, maybe this down here. And the opposite. For some reason I like opposites. Like that. And let's see. And maybe in the middle. I don't know. Somewhere on the card. Maybe over here. Something like that. I don't know. It's Dahlia. It's Dahlia Designs Jewelry or Dahlia Jewelry Designs. I can't even remember my own shop on Etsy. All one word, no spaces. I think it's Dahlia Jewelry Designs because somebody else already had Dahlia Designs and it was not jewelry. Thank you. Wait, you don't want to get sick? Wait, I missed something. We had snow this morning. You were up early. Oh, yeah. Gather with family. You won't get arrested. Yeah. And that is why people are getting sick. But I don't know. I think I said in the beginning of the video, my one friend, Sue, her daughter and their family were going to come up and visit their mom, my friend, for Christmas, like next week, for a couple days. But their daughter can't come up now because she is sick with, guess what? Yeah. All right. So I'm cutting this to 4 by 5 1/4. We're just going to do it. This might be the last card, and then I think we'll make a tag, and then that'll be it for tonight. All right, let's wrap this around the middle. So let me get some. This is pretty. I don't like. They put the pretty stuff on the same papers. Not always, but sometimes it works out that way for me. Just happened to be that way. So again, this ribbon is from the Flowers for Every Season. I don't like where that is. Combo pack. All right, Deb, put it on the front the way you want it. And I like having designs that are horizontal on a horizontal piece of paper because it kind of tells me where to line it up. For those of us that are challenged with lines, but I have it pulled too tight. Let me pull it over. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put that down, I think. Let me make sure I like that. It could be down a little lower, actually. Down a little bit. I did spend time talking about jewelry, pricing a lot of jewelry. I just didn't get it listed yet. So, because it takes so much time. I took pictures of some too a while back, and then Christopher did finally. I was having trouble getting the pictures off my phone onto my computer so I could edit them. Now this is going to play games with me. My contraband glue is playing games with me now too. There we go. So he got them finally, but except I don't know how he did it exactly. He used put some other software on to be able to get them off my iPhone onto my Windows 10 computer, which it doesn't like to do. And then since then, I just haven't had a chance to edit them so that I can do the listings. So yeah, not selling anything for Christmas time, that's for sure. Too late to ship it now. Yeah, like I said, there's not much out there. So just some things that have been out there for like, I don't know, a year now or something. Okay, so Do we like that with that behind there? Spiky Christmas tree. Or cut it short. I could cut it short, actually. Maybe two of them. This was not exactly how I was thinking about this originally, but I think that'll be all right. And then, yeah, let me just put those on with glue dots onto the back of the card. So this is cheating because I'm just using one of the Memories and More cards. But hey, it's part of the same suite, so not really cheating. All right. There, I let it pick it up for me. And then we'll glue these two together. Oops. As I bop the camera again. Stick this in here, and then we'll put like a pearl or, ooh, I know what. We have sequins. Before I do that, let me figure out where I'm going to put the rest of them, because I might bump this up on dimensionals, actually. Okay, I was going to do this. Oh, there it is. Let's use the medium size one. Not the same size. There we go. We'll use the medium size one for down here. Put that there. I don't know if I like that. I think I want the little one on. Maybe I want this kind of coming up this way, actually. Maybe I'll put it there. Down a little bit like that. I think I'll do it like that. Okay, just something different. I don't know. Pretty so far? Thank you. Yeah, I am going to try and get some of it up, because actually some of the jewelry I made was last January. And guess what? It was for like Valentine's Day. Designs from our collab last year. Or this year, I mean. Oh, that didn't work. Ah, it's tearing my mossy meadow. Better stop that, glue dots. There. All right. And let's glue this together. Excuse me. I was thinking also of doing a video on my other channel about that. Just showcasing, when I'm ready to list them, I'll do a video and kind of go over what all's being put out there. Because I also have a lot of jewelry that I have in cases from my craft fairs that didn't happen this year. And there's some nice pieces in that I should list also that aren't listed. I think that's enough. So I need to get those pictures taken too and edited. And by editing, I mean making sure the lighting was good and my watermark is on them and stuff like that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work doing videos and stuff too. And some people don't realize that. Okay. And then I think we're just going to glue, since that's pumped up, we'll just glue this on. I have a tendency to shy away from orange colors and stuff. I don't know why. They're pretty, but they're just not usually what I gravitate towards. I think that might be it. And some bling. Let's get some bling. What time is it? Okay, we're gonna hurry this up. I have some Calypso Coral sequins in the Artistry Blooms. Excuse me, sequin pack. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with me now all of a sudden. Let's see if they'll look all right or not. That's not them. That's them, I think. Okay, nope, that might be, nope, that might be Mango Melody. These are them. These are Mango Melody. These are Rich Raspberry. And there's also Coastal Cabana in there. Let's put a couple of these on. Because I forget I have them. We'll put one right in the middle of this thing here. Maybe. Okay. And let's put a big one somewhere. Right up here maybe. And then another little one. Maybe down here. It's kind of hanging on my thing there. There. Might put two more because I'm going to put one in the middle of this flower too. Or not flower. Yeah, flower. Dandelion. Dandelion with Calypso Coral. And since I did that, we need one more somewhere. Let's see. Over here, up here, up here, up here. Another little one. Okay, my putty, I just twisted that out earlier, but it's, there we go. I think. It doesn't want to come up. Come on, play with the other ones. There. Okay. We're so very grateful. And I'll save the inside for another time because I don't know what I want to do on the inside. I guess, well, we could just put a piece of this on the inside. And actually, we could take one of these and put it in there too, like that. Let's do that. I have to cut a piece of Whisper White again, I think, though. Let me check. Yep. All right. Hi, Jen. Wait. I missed something. Yeah, well, I should be retired too. I've been, I'm not, I am sort of retired. See, okay, here's more Deb's story. The company I worked for was based out of Texas. My home is in Pennsylvania, right? Anyway, they got sold. And the company that bought them wanted all their employees in Texas. And I didn't go. And so they gave me a package. And so then, oh, wait a minute. This is thick. I don't want to use thick. Then, yeah. Okay. Around that time, I ended up doing consulting work still for them and another company for pretty much a year. This was in 2013-ish. So probably for about a year and a half, I think till close to the end of 14. And I started jewelry making actually in like 2012 also. And 2013, I think, is when I set up a business for that. And I figured I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do it. So anyway, then in 2000, all around during this time, my mom was getting older and sicker. And then in January 2016, she fell. And she was living alone in an over 55 community. What did I just cut that to? 5.5. I'm not even paying attention. I did. I needed to be 5 1/4. Anyway, long story short, for the next 4 years, basically, 3.5 of them for sure, I ended up going up. I was grateful that I wasn't working because I had to do a lot for my mom and take care of her business and like finances and stuff. So it worked out well. I guess it was in, somebody up higher's plan for me. It worked out well. But I didn't really take early retirement because with Social Security, because that would have cut in half what I would have gotten. And some people would say you shoulda, but so I've been living kind of off savings and whatever little bit of income, which has been pretty much nothing, bottom line, from anything else. So I turn 64 in January. So I have one more year before Medicare. And my retirement age, according to Social Security, is 66 and 6 months. But I think I'm going to apply for it before it goes away or something for age 65 and just start them both at the same time. That's my plan. So then that begs the question, what about all this other stuff I'm doing? And I don't know the answer to that yet. I think I'll probably continue for a little while, but as far as jewelry, I love making it. But I have way too much stuff. So I am probably going to end up in the next 2 years trying to sell off inventory. And not at terrible, terrible discounts because a lot of it I bought wholesale. And I can't afford to, really. So I don't know what I'm going to do exactly, but I need to decide really soon. And as far as this is concerned, I'm definitely going to do this through the end of 2021. And then I don't know yet. We'll see. Hopefully, maybe I'll probably continue because I need something to do, right? I'm going to go stir crazy. But I would also, if we ever get to a point where we can travel safely again, there are places in the world that I would like to go. I think that turned out cute. Might be a little crooked, but it's cute. Yeah, I know. Well, I do both. I do jewelry and this right now. So, but I'm just not feeling like I'm doing either one really well. You have a grandbaby on the way? Oh my goodness. Congratulations. You don't, for some reason, I thought you were like 28. Maybe you are. I shouldn't say that. No, I'm kidding. Anyway. Who else did I miss? Marla. Hi, Marla. You came in on story time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but you have to carry the stuff with you. No, mine would require flying. I want to go overseas. I have never been to Europe. I've been to the Southeast Asia, like Singapore, and I've been to the Philippines, and I've been to Guam. I've been to Hawaii. I've been to lots of different states, but I haven't been to all of them. And I need to get my butt to Europe. There's a few countries I want to go see. I want to see the castles in Germany, and I want to see the countryside of Ireland, and a few other places. So anyway, while I'm still able to move around and stuff. Well, you're still young to me, so there you go. But yeah, can't go this year for sure. Anyway, so that's that card. Now, the last thing I thought we'd do is a tag, and I really don't have a good plan for this, but I did get out the fancy tag topper, and I did get out vellum, and I thought we'd use Blackberry Bliss. Maybe. Let's see if I have any scraps of that. Yep, sort of. So let me cut some 2-inch strips of that. Find some DSP. Here's some vellum. Oh no. Do I want to use vellum? I might use vellum for something. And let's look at the DSP and figure out what we want to do. We have, oh, I should have some scraps of this. We have this really pretty one. Let me bring these out and see what we have. Oh, we have a little tiny bit. There's a bigger bit, so I'll put that away. Because in this set, there's a sentiment that says something for, where is it? No. Oh, this one. Made with love for a true friend. So I thought that would be nice on a tag, right? So maybe this piece, because it's already cut small. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, now see, this is pretty, but I don't want to use that because it's on the back of the dragonfly paper, which I want to save to be able to punch out the dragonflies. Let's see what else we have that might match. Blackberry Bliss. Maybe just one of these, what's on the other side of my, no, that's blue. Ooh, maybe, no, that's coral. I was hoping one of my scraps, like maybe something like this on it. I think that would be pretty. That would make a pretty tag. We might do that. All right, I think we're going to do that. I'm glad you're with me because I was having one heck of a time deciding what to do earlier. So, and I'll leave these out because these have rich raspberry in, which is pretty close to Blackberry Bliss. All right, let me get my little trimmer and see what we're going to do here. We're going to cut a 2-inch strip. And this is, why does this feel like doubled? I don't know. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/4. That's all right. That's a good size. Let's do 2 of them. Okay. And then let's go ahead and do this to them too a while. Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. Welcome. Welcome to crafting, card making, and story time with Deb. And the Halkettes. You're cleaning your kitchen? Wait, what? Aw. Cool. Come clean mine when you're done. You could use a good cleaning. Oh my gosh, I've been watching this one girl. She makes jewelry, but she also is like a ASMR cleaning and stuff. I'm like, no. All right, so these are 2 inch. So I'm going to cut this to 1 3/4 by like 4 3/4, I believe, because these were 5 1/4. Let me bring my little, will that fit in there? The 1 3/4 part will. 1 3/4. Let me see which side I want to do it on. Trying to get some of the Blackberry Bliss dragonflies in there. No, that cuts them in half too. There's more this way. Sorry. All right. All right. And then let's cut another one. 1 3/4. So this is love it, chop it time, right? We're chopping. And then, what did I say? 4 3/4 I can't do on here. I think, let me see if that'll be about right. Right about there. Let's see if that's about 4 3/4, if I can even see my mark. Right there. Okay. That is not. It's only about 4 1/4. Maybe I misjudged this. No, this is 5 1/4. But this, okay, so when you do the tag topper, it brings this part down to about 5 1/2 of 4 1/2 of usable space. So we're going to cut these down to 4 1/4 and put them on here like this. Oh, I have this piece here that, you know what? Let's do one with this and one with the other one. Let's cut this down a little bit. Widthwise, 1 3/4. Since we have that scrap. And yeah, let's do that. And then, now see, the sentiment though is kind of going to stick across the card. But what I thought we'd do with the vellum is maybe some dandelions things. Some of the things like this. Actually like this. And the leaves, but in vellum. Place them on top. And then stamp this in Blackberry Bliss. And put it on top with maybe a little bow or something. Or maybe not a bow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What do you think? This one here or this one here? This one I used on, yeah, I used that. Let me find the card I did last time in that. This one. We did this on Friday. So we used the white ink and stamped the background. And then put this on the Blackberry Bliss. Oh, I could use For a True Friend. I think that's in here too. Hang on. That might fit better. But that might be in the... Or there's a From All of Us too. I think that's in the Dragonfly one. Let me get that sentiment out because I think that'll work better. Yeah, I like that better. For a True Friend. Well, I like the other one too, but it's more for a card. Okay, where is it? Is this it? Yes. Then that will fit on there better. Somewhere, like over to the side, a little bow or something. Okay, so what I need to do is empty a block. And I need to die cut. Actually, I need to glue these down first, and then we'll die cut. Thank you, Yvonne. I appreciate that. That was my arm scraping against the desk if you heard a weird sound. Not other bodily things. Why does that look crooked? Remember I said it looked like it cut crooked? I think it did. Anyway. All right, well. Fitting for me. I actually also like this one, the white with the Mossy Meadow, but I think I prefer the Blackberry Bliss with the white too. Okay. Now also we have these, hang on, another thought just came to mind. Always dangerous with me. Oh, let's use those. We have the, these things, the laser cut things. We have a couple more dragonflies in flight, and these little, Let me see if I have a die that has, where did I put my dies? Sorry, guys. Indecision. Ooh, let's do that. Hang on a minute. Let me get it. My dies. I didn't use this one yet. Let's use this one. We should have used this on the other card. And anyway, let's use that and some of these in vellum. And I think they'll look cute. And then we'll have white with Blackberry Bliss stamping on front. And I'll save these laser cut ones for another time, but they're really cute. And you can color these. So we could actually have a blackberry. We might still do that. A blackberry dragonfly. Blackberry Bliss. But in the meantime, I have to turn around and cut these out of vellum. I'll be back. Thank you, Chris. Oh, I'm glad. Sometimes I'm all over the place, but yeah, that's how I craft. I just start pulling stuff out, and that's how it goes. Let me cut these. We'll do one at a time. So maybe we'll actually finish one tonight. Actually, I'm just going to cut another one while I'm at the machine, and then hopefully I won't have to turn around and be away from you guys again. Hopefully. Oh, I turn that the other way. 1 second. That one's going to have the stem cut off a little bit. That's okay because it's too long anyway. Okay. Put these in here. And bring this all over here. Yay. So here we go. Hopefully. How'd we do with the vellum? Let's see. I maybe should have run it back through again. It's coming. It's coming. Coming out. I think. Oh, please, please, please don't tear. Well, let's try the other one. Okay, so these are a little finicky. You might have to run them through a couple times. No, they're coming out. You just have to fiddle, I think. These popped out really easy, of course, but I need my thingy here. Yeah, that's being a little finicky. I ran it back and forth twice, but all right, where's my little scissors? So we'll have to cut it a little bit. Hopefully I won't cut the wrong thing. Sorry. And I will look up in a minute. What is still attached here? This one. There we go. Got that one off. This one's still attached too, this little guy. I might have to redo it on a different piece of vellum and run it through like 3 or 4 times. It's sticking into it's not cutting right. And I'm not being patient with it. Yeah, let me do that because I don't want you guys to sit here and see me struggling with that. All right, let me get another piece of vellum. So sorry. Vellum, where'd you go? Here you are. I do have another piece. Here it is. Okay, and I should have used probably wax paper or a dryer sheet, but I don't have any of those right handy. So I'm just going to run it through like 4 times, back, forth, back, and forth. Let's see how it did this time. Maybe. Still a little finicky, but it's coming out better. Whew. This one doesn't like me. It doesn't like me. That's this one in the middle. This little guy in the middle is causing the problem. There we go. I think I got it. Well, I broke one off, but it's okay. I'll just cut him down a little bit. Cover him up with the sentiment. Right there. All right. That was a struggle. Sorry about that. So, we have this and this and this. Actually, not that one. This one. Whew. And now that I did it, I'm not sure I really like it. I think we need the dark color behind it or something. Well, I tore it, so it wouldn't be too good. It's pretty flimsy. You'd have to really do something. Yeah, that would be pretty, but we have an embossing folder with dandelions on it. So there's the little knobby thing. Anyway, but we're going to go with this. So let me get something to stamp on. Stamp our little sentiment. Figure out how we're going to do that. What did we decide? For a true friend. Blackberry Bliss. I had to remember to re-ink my Blackberry Bliss. I know it's crooked too, but I don't. That's not bothering me. It's that the ink is. I'm getting a little line on it. Cleaning my stamp off. I think I'm still gonna have a line on it. Let's try it again. Yeah, that's worse yet. Oh my goodness. I think it might be because my desk is uneven here. The pad that I have on it, because of the camera stand, is making it bend. That one's the best one. All right. So let me get a little something. I'm kind of thinking one of these Stitch So Sweetly, one of this little die here. Perhaps. Might be too big actually, but this is probably, ooh, no, that might work. No. Nah, too little. Now, what did I miss? Good night. Good night, Yvonne. Thank you for coming. And also Heather. Good night. The pads are hard to open. If they're new, they're going to be a little stiff. You have to kind of lift up here, but then I don't know, mine are not, but I saw somebody hang on, kind of push from back here and then pull, so that might help. It did pop a little bit, but not much. They're a little bit stiff. They get looser as you use them. I'm not sure what to tell you with that, other than try pushing on the other end back here like that, and that might help. And then flip it. Okay. All right. So let me die cut this too. I think that might be all right. If not, we'll just, I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something. But I'm kind of feeling like I need Blackberry Bliss under it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Guess what? We have new ribbon coming too called Blackberry Bliss. And it's a striped ribbon, sort of like that Coastal Cabana that I used. Okay, we'll figure out something. Let me cut this first. I'm actually kind of getting tired too, but this is the last project. Okay. So let's see if we had to put these down with glue dots somehow. Get them to stay where I want them. Don't know. And then this down here, I think, I don't think I'm going to want the ribbon. I think I'm just going to put sequins here, tack these down, and put the ribbon. Do I want that or white ribbon? I think I want white ribbon. Not sure about this on the tag because I think it's going to be popping up a lot. But let's try it anyway. All right, glue dots. Yeah, it is pretty ribbon. It would be that would look really good. If I would have put this on white, then I would have used this ribbon, but I think it's too dark. It's not aesthetically pleasing. I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to actually put one glue dot down on the stem underneath where the hopefully underneath where the sentiment is going to be. And then I might have to do something with those other things later. Maybe I'll put a bow right there. That might look a little wonky though, because we're going to have ribbon going out the top. And put that there and stick this there too. And another one for this guy. I actually found an adhesive, like a tape roller thing for vellum. I haven't tried it yet though. It's not Stampin' Up. So I'll have to try it on something, non-Stampin' Up first and see. I'm going to put this kind of down here too. He's just moving around a little bit too much. All right. Now, I'll put this here. I still think I want a little of this ribbon in there somehow. Maybe just popping out. Popping out. Yeah, like sort of at an angle somehow. Let me cut that and play with that. And then pop that up on dimensionals. And then put sequins on it. Is that too much? Yeah, they would be pretty bookmarks. I think that might be too much. It might be too long for sure. Let's see if we cut it back a little bit. Have it go up like that. And then snip this off here. I think I'll do that. Okay. All right, so we need more of this. Just layering stuff. That's basically what we're doing here. Layering, layering. Now we need dimensionals for this. I think we're only going to do one of these tonight. Till I figure out exactly what I want to do with the other one. Because this is taking too long. What's the no for? It's too much or not too much, or don't put it on, or... Oops. He popped up. Get back down there. It's hard for me to see there. Not sure that was the best choice in shapes, but oh well, too late now. And then we'll bring in these in Rich Razzleberry. I have a mess here, don't I? And I don't know where the other part of my caps are for stuff, but we'll find them later. And this has to go back over on my dies because I'll lose it. Okay. All right, so we're putting these on, and then we have to put the ribbon on the top. Let's put one here. Actually, one down here. Oh, there's a half of one there. That's weird. I don't think I ever had that happen before. And one right there, since I had a glue dot there. And then I have to snip this off a little bit. Let's see which way, this way. And then this one, directionally challenged. This one this way. I don't mind if it sticks out a little bit, but it was too much. Okay, now, ooh, I'm losing my thingies. They want to go on too. Oh, two of them flew off. Okay, so white ribbon. We have this from I think we'll use this one from the Flowers for Every Season from the annual catalog. And I think I'm actually just gonna put that in, and we'll attach them with glue dots too, or a staple. I think glue dots for now. It is definitely a creative process with me, that's for sure. Sometimes a long one. This tonight is more of a long one. I'm usually more prepared than this. Usually, not always. All right. And then we'll flip it over and put one on the back. I am gonna, first thing I'm gonna have to do tomorrow morning is clean my desk. All right, I think that is gonna do it for me tonight. And we'll finish this one. I will finish this one sometime, but I really want to get more of these and figure out what I'm doing wrong with that, and then I'll let you know. Of course, I could use just like this one, which might show up better. That might have shown up better anyway. Oh well. All right, that is it. I don't know. I feel like there's something missing on this. And I'm not really particularly liking this. I think I'm going to staple it too. This itty bitty little stapler. All right. If I can get it in there. Yeah, that makes me feel a little better, more secure. So, in summary, we started off just sharing this. Then we did this. And then we did this. And then we struggled with the tag. But we got there eventually. You're welcome, Philomena. Thank you, Linda. It's not too much. Good. I'm glad. I had fun. I hope you did. Thank you, ladies, so much for the thumbs up and for joining me. And for those of you that are not demos, don't forget, here's the host code for December, which is good through December 31st. And we still have the end of year clearance closeout going on. Still probably lots of good things available at a discount if you haven't already looked. And also Paper Pumpkin. Sign up by January 10th to get a kit that makes 8 adorable cards and envelopes. I'm sure they're adorable. And they will coordinate with an add-on, which will be $8 US for 20 printed mini boxes and 24 decorative die cuts and labels. That will coordinate with the Sending Hearts Paper Pumpkin Kit. So don't miss out on that either. Sign up by January 10th. And other than that, yes, have a good evening. Today is Tuesday, so I will be back again with another live on Friday at 4. And then we'll do next Tuesday, which is the 22nd at 7. And then I am not going to do Friday the 25th because that's Christmas Day. And I'm taking pretty much the rest of that week off. For those of you who watch the Smash That Small Paper Pad that usually airs on the 25th, we will be posting on the 26th instead. So there will not be a video from me on Christmas Day. And not Christmas Eve either. So I hope you all, if I don't get to talk to you before then, have a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. We do here. And a lovely holiday season. And I hope to see you again this Friday, the 18th, and next Tuesday, the 22nd. And there may be things in between there too, videos and stuff. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, everybody, for joining me, keeping me company, and listening to my stories. And my problem with that is I don't get to hear your stories. I want to hear your stories, too. So, and get to know you guys better. So, anyway, thank you again. And let me type my little thing in here. Right. Yes, everyone enjoy your holidays. Thank you for joining me. I hope I'll hear from you again before the holidays, but things get busy, I know. And yeah. I think I'm also going to be doing a video soon on what I'll be doing for 2021. Just so everybody knows. All right, everybody. I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much. Bye for now.